It worked. Kind of. It worked. Kind of. Okay. Okay. Excellent connection. Little audio. Okay. So that was the problem. There you go. So, I'm troubleshooting our YouTube streaming today. I don't know if anyone is watching this. It's probably better that they're not, actually, because, like, this is going to be a work in progress. We're going to try a couple different things. Ryachu253, what's up? How are ya? Alright. Let's figure out how we do this again. So we got a pop-out chat. So I was having some issues trying to connect the OBS with YouTube. And I think those issues have been fixed, and they were fixed by the easiest possible way. The stream key didn't work because it was all asterisked. And all you had to do was show it, copy it, paste it, and I think we're good. I don't want to jinx anything here. I think we're good though. I'll tell you what. Let's play a level of Federation Force and see how it goes. Now this is going to be interesting too because, as we'll see, we're trying our best. However, the connection might not be the best you've ever seen in your life, but we'll see what we got going on. Yeah, you know what, Raichi, we've been like meaning to get like streaming going here, but there was an issue like literally from a year back of connecting from OBS to YouTube, because we didn't want to do Twitch or anything like that. We just wanted to stick with YouTube, and so like we just couldn't get it to work, and it was never like priority number one. But without spoiling anything, we have some plans for 2025, and that involves streaming. So I was like, you know what, we better get this going here, because we definitely need to figure our lives out if we're gonna have that ready. Oh god. So playing Federation Force, by the way, I'm playing it on Citra, and it's almost, I mean, I'm not gonna say perfect. It's about as perfect as it's probably gonna get playing it, on Citra. But the only downfall is that there is still a touchscreen portion is what I'm trying to say of this, where you do have to go and, as you saw me just do, click on the ready button there. Now, it's not as awful as Metroid Prime Hunters. That is just terrible. But it's also not ideal. This, by the way, is actually, if you can believe it, one of the more fun levels in Metroid Prime Federation Force. Oh boy. And it's pretty simple. You basically just shoot a bunch of blobs into holes. But you know what? Sometimes it's the simple things. I don't even know if anybody could hear me this entire time that I've been talking, because I had myself muted on Discord. Like I said, this is going to be it's going to be a stream full of probably technical snafus here. All right. By the way, Raichu, can you hear me now rather than before? Yeah, Whoops. I had myself on mute. I was giving you the whole backstory behind behind the saga of Omega Metroid trying to stream here. Long story short. Oh, God. Long story short, we've been meaning to do it. We were having some errors in OBS, and we got some plans here for early 2025 that involve streaming. And so, oh, the game was muted. Okay. Well, actually, that was fine, because I had intentionally done that, because I was trying to get it working, and all I could hear was a stupid Federation Force theme. Which is, you know what? The main Federation Force theme actually is fine. Okay. Okay. Oof, that was dicey. Boom, baby! Alright. There we go. So the cruel irony here of what I'm doing is, as part of those plans, I have to basically replay the entirety of this game in like a month on Citra, which is lagging. So that's nice. Ba-dum-bum. Alright. I feel like Federation Force kind of has like prequel Star Wars energy, you know? Which is like a good thing, by the way. Yeah, you know, like, I don't dislike Federation Force as much as maybe, like, the common Metroid fan, Raichu, but I will say, one of the things about Federation Force that kind of drives me crazy is that it can't seem to get, like, out of its own way sometimes. Like, it's just, as you'll see if we do a couple levels here, like, it's always talking about, like, what Samus is doing and, like, what Samus is up to, and so it's just like, man, I'd rather be playing as Samus. Like, it sounds like she's up to some cool shit, you know, instead of what we're doing, which is shooting balls on a ledge here. That'd be pretty badass, actually, if Darth Maul popped up from behind a corner. I would actually probably say that this might be my favorite Metroid game. That might have to happen. All right. Oh God. Let's see if we can do this. All right. Boom. Come on. Oh. Ugh. So one of the bonus objectives of this level is to not have any of your balls fall into the lava, which I have just lost right now. Unfortunately for me. Those balls certainly don't fall very fast, though. Come on! Oh yeah. Wow, that was like a hole-in-one too. That was right in the gimmick, right in the hole. Gotta like that. Okay. The other thing about Federation Force is that, golly, you move so slow. Like, look how slow I'm walking. It can be pretty painful, to be honest. But I think that those are like the two biggest things, is like the constant mentioning of Samus and how slow you go. I mean, the chibi art isn't great, but I can live with it, you know, like I can live with it. It doesn't ruin the experience for me. I would get, though, if somebody said that it ruined it for them. Oh boy. The controls are like, they're okay. You know, that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, everything about this game is like pretty much okay, you know? Alright, one last one. Let's go. All this stuff going on with the gun. Yeah, like there's some cool stuff. Like there's like kind of the cool thing. Oh shit. Oops. Kind of the cool thing is like you can mod your experience a little bit. So like, you know, before each level, you kind of saw me do like pick my weapons or whatever. I mean, it's not like a whole world of options or customization or anything like that. But I mean, it's something which is kind of neat. Okay. Here we go. By the way, other than the game itself being laggy, which I know that it is, how is the stream quality on YouTube itself? Like, are we seeing any lags in terms of, like, let's just say, like, my voice, anything like that that's not the actual game itself? The Omega Hopper. Okay. Doesn't really seem... Okay, well, that's awesome. That was literally my one objective for today. I had objectives for every single day, and my objective today was to get YouTube streaming working. And I was like, this is either going to be easy, or it's going to be a huge pain in the ass. So, thank God that it wasn't a huge pain in the butt. So when you're playing solo, by the way, since the idea, of course, is that you're supposed to have 4 people playing with you. When you're playing solo, you have these 3 little dudes that fly around you and act kind of as player 2, 3, and 4, respectively. Well, that's good. That's good. I don't want, and I do wonder how much of it is the actual like game itself, because yeah, the performance on Federation Force is going to be probably the most treacherous game that we play. Because there is, unfortunately, no cheat for 60 frames per second on this game, which is too bad. Alright. Indiana Jones here. Let's do this. Now this is also fairly treacherous, because if you, like, you have to constantly hold down this button and, like, navigate around, so... I don't know if this is worse or better than on the 3DS. I guess we'll see how this goes, and that'll tell us. think there was a mod in there, but okay. There are definitely certain levels, too, where, like, I would say for the most part, you can play Federation Force, like, pretty okay, single player. There's definitely some levels where, particularly where you have to, like, carry stuff or push stuff, though, where you can tell, like, this is meant to be a multiplayer game, you know?
Extractor deployed.
Alright, here we go! Now what I am going to do is I am going to... Oh, you know what, I forgot to upload the feature image. I don't even know if I know how to do that, to be totally honest with you. I'm sure Doom is scoffing at me somewhere. Let's throw in a little link though here. Wants to hang out. Ignore the thumbnail. Alright, let's take them all. This is our man, General Miles. You know what I should do? Oh, why didn't I think of this? Hold on. We got a duplicate screen up here. Why don't we just put my old mug right up in here? There we go. Oh my god. Brilliant. Brilliant. There we go. Peak. Peak right there. I don't know if that's better or worse, though, to make my mug bigger than it was. It was previously smaller, so we'll see. Alright, so we should be going to our third planet now, which is Talvania. Which might be the coolest planet. Might be. Stop Electro, blah, 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 blah. I don't remember this level. Let's do it. Okay. Low-grade optical scans, blah, 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 blah. Let's do this thing. Okay. Looks. Oh, God. Yeah, this is the only crappy part. It's like, right here, I don't know if you can see my mouse on stream or not, but I have to open Citra and actually, like, click ready in order to do this properly. Pretty gnarly planet. Again, I feel like it's got some Star Wars prequel vibes going on, you know? Alright, we don't need to watch this. It's this little gimmick. Hello? Alright. Destroy the power station. No problem. No problem. If we can remember where to go. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna try and figure out something. Just see if we can like clear or get like a better performance for this game. I think it's gonna be what it's gonna be though, which kind of sucks. This will be the most challenging game that we do in 2025. I keep on hinting at like something cool that we're doing. We're gonna have an official announcement pretty quick. And it's something I'm very excited about, very proud about as well. So I'm hoping that people are gonna be digging that. What's this? Oh, that takes us back the wrong way. I don't want to go there. Let's go this way instead. Still somebody over here? Oh, yeah. You know, that's the other thing about Federation Force. It's not like a terribly difficult game. Most of the difficulty, at least the way that I've played it, I've played it twice now fully through. Most of the difficulty comes from like some levels where like what you actually have to do, your objective is just like insanely hard to actually do, rather than it's like the enemies are whooping your butt, you know? Potty training into... Hey! No problem there. Potty training is important. You don't want any accidents. Alright. So just... Okay, there we go. So you can also like hover a little bit when you jump. You have like a little gauge right underneath the health is your hover gauge. It's kind of like in Mario Sunshine when you have Flood. I think there's a key over here somewhere. I could be horribly mistaken. Aha! There we go. Are these things gonna stay up for us? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't really know why I'm collecting these mods. I'm not going to use them. Just built into me instinctually. Hold A. That's not A. This is A. There we go. Alright. I'm definitely concerned because there's definitely some times where there's a lot of enemies on screen. There's actually a lot of times where there's a lot of enemies on screen, and we're struggling a little bit here with our gameplay. But alas, I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it. Maybe. What the hell is this thing? No morph ball in this game, by the way. So you just, there's a big old mech trotting along. It's funny, actually, because in universe here, you're a little guy in this big mofo mech suit. So, like, everything is just, like, big mofo mech size in the world of Federation Force. Alright. was this thing? Oh, I remember what. This is. You know, this is actually somewhat challenging a little bit. Poisonous gas filling the room, which you would think, being inside of a mech, shouldn't impact us, but alas. The other thing about Federation Force is that the aiming is kind of wonky, and it's hard to say, or it's hard to explain it if you haven't played it and you don't know what I'm talking about. But like when you lock onto something, you still have movement, and you still like move around, and the idea is you're supposed to like lock on, but like still move the cursor to generally get like a more precise aim, which isn't like the greatest thing in the world. So the chibi dudes are like little tiny guys, and the mechs are like the big mechs. So basically imagine that the little chibi guys are piloting the mechs, and we are using our mechs to, you know, to do missions here. I guess a crude analogy would be like, it's like Samus's power suit, and the mechs are like Zero Suit Samus, in a way. It also takes just like an astonishingly long time for your charge beam to charge up. Jeez. Yeah, every mission you're just in the suit, and like everything is like a million sizes bigger than it probably should be to accommodate for that for some reason. There's some missions coming up, actually. They're stealth missions, and they're some of the best in the game, where you're outside of your suit and you have to infiltrate and avoid detection and stuff like that, and like everyone is just like comically massive in those missions. Just gonna ignore whoever is bashing on me behind me until I absolutely need to. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hustle! Oh no! I'm losing platforms. Dang, that's what nobody wants. Alright. We're still, yeah, we're still doing this thing. As you can see, that charge beam just takes forever. And ever. And ever. Alright. I actually gotta be a little bit careful here, because I'm not doing too hot in terms of my health. So I better finish this off nice and quick. And in fact, you know what? Let's make absolutely sure that we do not have to do anything twice here. I hate to do it. Let's collect some health. Just 'cause, I mean, like, could there be anything worse than having to do this level again? There probably could be, but I mean, let's not do that. Alright. Oh, well, there we go. Let's get that. Let's find a platform somewhere. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh boy. Do we have platforms? There's a platform! Hallelujah. Oh, pfft. Thanks. Oh my god. Well, that took forever. But we did it. Proceed to extraction. You got it. Oh boy. Okay, let's be swift. You know, at that point, though, like, we're talking 40-second extraction. The thing is, like, 2 seconds away. Like, what? Why are we doing that, you know? Oh. Yeah, you know what? There is a little bit of Star Fox here. You're right. In a good way, too. Okay. One of the things that you could do, actually, is you can make, like, I mean, it's Nintendo, but, like, you can click on the screen or whatever, and your little guy will be like, hey, over here! Or whatever, right? Like, whatever charming sounds that they make. That's got some Star Fox vibes to it. Look at these guys, too. I will say, I don't think that the chibi art style is, like, the worst thing I've ever seen for the Space Pirates, you know? You know, oftentimes it's easier just to rapid fire than charge up a shot too, just because the charge shot takes like so long. And that controller sometimes has a mind of its own. I think that's the one thing I'm gonna have to do before we get going on our secret project is invest in a new controller. Or maybe I should just use my Super Mario Switch Pro controller that I've never used. That would probably work just fine too. I've never been a Pro controller on the Switch. I've been Joy-Con since day one. Yeah, like you can use secondary weapons. Like there's the missiles and like the ice shot and fire shot and electric shot and stuff like that. And as you find more mods, you can get like more stuff too. Like so there's like decoys and charge shots. Like there is stuff that you can do. It's just like it's a lot of the times it's just kind of not worth it to do it though, you know, like because you could just easily just shoot the space pirates and it's fine. So that's kind of like the downfall in a way of Federation Force. I mean, not the downfall. It doesn't like. It's not the fatal flaw, that's for sure, but it is something that it's just like, it's a cool option, but like, when are you gonna do it? When are you gonna use it? Like, you're not really going to. Alright. Booyah! Not achieved. Well, whatever. That was achieved, so how about that? Oh. I will say, these, to get the 3, like, gold medals is, like, insanely hard. I've only got 3 gold medals on, like, a handful of missions. General Pepper, let's go. They've contacted Samus Aran. See what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. Hopefully Samus can come back. It kind of, to me at least, just makes me feel like what you are doing as the Marines is just kind of like, whatever. You know? Like, that's how I feel playing this. I'm going to save this too, by the way. So let's save state. New paint job. Alright, there we go. Let's check it out. One thing that I usually do when I play this game is I will usually scan my Metroid amiibo and get the Metroid paint job. Yeah, we're playing Federation Force right now, buddy. That's what's up right now. I don't know what to tell you, but that's what's going on. I never said this would be a good stream. Just drone plating. Optimized capsules. I feel like drones deal 25% more damage. Just kind of sounds like the good play here, you know? And yeah, like, pretty much, like, you're not Samus, you're not as cool as Samus, like, sorry, you know? Oh well. New. Oh my god, Peppermint! What do we think? Just in time for Christmas! Oh my god, yes! I love this. What a paint job this is. Wow. That is good stuff. I don't, so I beat it twice. I don't know if I'd say it's hard for a solo game, for me anyway. It can be challenging, definitely sometimes. I don't know if hard is the right, maybe frustrating in some levels is the better, noun? Descriptor? Adjective? Adjective? Oh. Got my cotton candy Federation trooper, though. I'm ready to kick some ass. On Excelsior. Oh, Jesus. This is the... So this level, you're supposed to lure these big mofo ice titans into these cages. Which... I'll give you that. That one could be challenging. So this is kind of what I was saying. Like, this is like it's slowed down. It slows down enemies. This one is like a little decoy kind of thing. I typically don't use them, but it's cool at least that, you know, the option is there. You know, I would say I don't know if I think that the first couple missions are lackluster, because there's definitely some lackluster missions in the final stages. Like, particularly the last level, actually, it's like the third last level of the game. On this planet is it's just like wave after wave after wave of enemy, and it's just kind of like ugh. So that one, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I feel like the quality of the missions is unfortunately, like, kind of all over the place. Like, some of them are pretty cool, some of them are just kind of like... I just did the first mission on Bion, where the one where you have to shoot the balls into the little sockets like you're playing mini golf. Like, I actually think that was kind of fun, to be honest. I could understand, though, if someone was just like, dude, what are you talking about? Okay. There's cage number 1. Where's Ice Titan number 1? Oh, there's a Ice Titan. Is there a closer one? No. Alright, no problem. Pretty sure. Oh, yeah. There's a cage over here, too. We're rocking. We're rolling. However, there's all this garbage in the way, so we gotta find a super missile. And in fact, what we should do is just lure this big ol' Ice Titan over to where we want him to be. When I was replaying this game on my second try, I was like, well, I gotta defeat the Ice Titan, right? And I actually did, which is pretty impressive, I feel like, because these guys have like just an outrageous amount of health. Oof. Come on, big boy. All right, well this is not working like I hoped it would. Oh Lord. We'll see how this goes. You know, I was just saying though, actually, I actually think that the space pirates look kind of cool in this chibi style, which is not really something that you could say a whole lot. Take 2. Let's try that again. Man, that was just a beatdown. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Oof. Alright. Maybe this game is hard, I don't know. That was like the smack down. Maybe it's this peppermint suit. Maybe they just don't dig the peppermint suit. I don't know. Take 2. You know what we should do as well? We should make a save state. So that we don't have to watch all this nonsense again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's make a save state here, shall we? I can't get enough of this cotton candy, or this candy cane, like, gun that we got going on here. This thing is just awesome. Alright. Yeah, like, I mean, I get why the game doesn't have save stations, though. When you have just mission-based levels, I get it, you know? Makes sense. Okay, well, let's try that again. What is this thing? That's nothing. Am I far too early? Probably. Come on, baby! Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, nevertheless, that's one.
Target captured.
Man, we are kicking ass on this second one here. I don't know what happened the first time. That was pretty pathetic. Okay, so this one is done. Now, one of the bonus objectives here is to get 2 of these guys in the same containment pod. you think? Should we try that? You know what we need to do is we need to get a super missile in order to accommodate that. Yeah, I would be down to see. I kind of have this sick thing, you know, where like for Prime 4, like I do hope that they reference like Federation Force, and I think that they will, because obviously Silex is in the game. But like I kind of thought like the same thing about like Other M in Metroid Dread and stuff like that. Like just because a game isn't very good, I think that you still want to try and like get something out of it, you know, like get some kind of reference to it, or some kind of, I don't know, like it's almost like you can make it better like after the fact, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but I think that would be something cool to consider. I don't know where the hell these super missiles are, by the way, so let's just go to another containment pod. You know what? Let's do this one. This one is nice and easy. You know what? Music in Federation Force is like mostly okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. Yeah, like, I wouldn't say, like, the music is the absolute, like, most impressive thing about this game, but I don't think it's, like, too bad. And yeah, I agree. I really like, just, like, the idea of, I don't know, just, like, more, like, species, more races of aliens, more stuff, you know, in the Metroid universe. That's kind of what I think is cool. Alright, so we got 2 of these bad boys over here. Let's risk it all here. Let's risk it all for the biscuit. Oh god. This is already not working very well. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Alright. Come on in! Oh no, there's only one of them though! Where'd the other one go? Ugh. Hello? Where are you, friend? This guy just like blast off into space? He ain't here anymore. What I should do is use my mini-map. I just want to say I feel like it's impossible for that guy to have gotten over to this point. That is a big leap for a big Ice Titan. Also, who is shooting at me? Excuse you. Okay. This will be the last. If this doesn't work, we're just gonna capture him separately, and that's fine. Look at that. The other dude just left again. There he is. No, no, right here. Right here. There we go. There we go. Okay. I kind of got the feeling that we only got one of these. Oh, okay, maybe we got two. I don't know. This could be going better, I think. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna find a super missile somewhere. We're gonna blast open that last one.
Target captured.
Yeah. You know, there's like a couple of those missions where like you need to defend the whatever. I think that those ones can range from okay to pretty frustrating, no doubt. Yeah, what we need is a super missile. I think the coolest mission in this game is maybe the one, and this one is insanely frustrating as well, but it's got like an atmosphere to it, which I think is pretty sweet. But maybe the one where you're on like the space pirate ship and you've got to blast little balls into like the holders to fire at the ship behind you. I don't know if you know what level I'm talking about. It's kind of one of the latter ones that you do. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. I guess you don't need a super missile for this one. Oh no! Oh god. Come on, baby! Let's do it! Get in this cage! Oh boy. Oh! Who saw that? Who saw that? Oh, man.
Target captured.
That's good stuff. And we got the double. Oh. Mwah. That's what I'm talking about.
Extractor deployed.
Well, that's the thing about this game, is like so much of it from like an in-world and storytelling perspective is like just nonsensical, you know? Like, why would the Federation just leave Samus at the end? Why would the Space Pirates just not, like, you know, finish off their mortal enemy when they had the chance to? There's a lot of questions left unanswered. Why is Samus not herself, like, getting in on this mission to eliminate Doomseye? Where's Admiral Dane? Where's he at? What's up, Dom? We're doing a little test here, and I think we've got everything kind of sort of figured. Sorta, right? Alright. Oh. Okay. So this is what we're doing here. I have to, circumstances have dictated that I have to actually play almost all of the missions from Metroid Prime Federation Force solo before February. Cover the data codex. I think this is the level where you just blast a bunch of like rocks and stuff like that, right? I think so. I have got a candy cane mech paint job on, which is pretty tight. Yeah, you know, the whole game though, it's just such a weird. The story implications are just so weird. You know what? I will say, looking at this little ball though, that's spinning. This game has a pretty sweet boss fight actually with the little ball thing that you fight eventually on Bion. This is a shield. Whatever, we don't need that. And that's kind of like the thing I was saying earlier, right? She's like the thing about Federation Force is like you do have all these other options for stuff, and maybe it's just me, maybe I don't play the right way, but like I just never use them because it's like, well, why bother? Like what the standard equipment works just fine. Like you don't really need anything else, you know? What are you? Ancient ruin. Our wisdom. It's been passed down. Alright. Excellent. Let's do this thing. Yeah, you know what? I think this is actually kind of a fun level. It doesn't have a whole lot to it, but I think like any level that you kind of get to like zip rope and blast stuff around, I'm into it. The bonus objective for this level is garbage though. It's like you have to blast away like 30 rocks or something like that. I'm a simple man though, you know? Just oh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Doesn't take much, you know? Doesn't take much to entertain me. They should actually have more big cannons in Metroid that you use, if you're asking me. I know I can't be the only one that spent a lot of time in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes just blasting the hell out of that one area where you have the cannon and Agon Wastes. You know, I gotta be honest with you, I don't really have a lot of memory of Other M soundtrack. It for whatever reason, it's just never one that's stuck in my head, and that's not because it's bad. I don't think that. I don't know. I guess I haven't just hasn't sunk in the way that some other games have, you know. Probably some of that is because, you know, while I have played Metroid Other M probably more than the average Metroid fan, I certainly couldn't say that I've played it more than, you know, some other games in the franchise. I'm like 3 or 4 playthroughs away from, honestly, Federation Force, playing Federation Force more than Other M. I don't know what that says about me. Probably nothing good. It's certainly not one of my least favorite. There's other things that I like less about this game, but the overall movement and like how long it takes you to move, how long it takes you to charge your charge shot is definitely something that's just kind of like playing Federation Force. I cannot tell a lie. I would have turned. Yeah, I love the little robot in AM2R. Actually, that's such a fun little part. Oh my god, I didn't even blast away all the shit that we need to. I would have just loved to have been a fly on the wall though when they were like doing the pitch meeting for this game though, you know, like I really would have, and I don't, you know, I don't love to dump on this game or any game, but I think we can all say like for sure like it was just the wrong game for the wrong time, and I would have just loved to see the pitch meeting where Nintendo and Next Level was just like, I know what we should do. We should do a spin-off called Federation Force, where you don't play as Samus, and this is our first Metroid Prime game in, you know, 10 years, basically. I would have loved to see the rationale and the thought process behind that. Like, I'm sure it made sense at the time, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh! I don't even think that worked, did it? I don't think so. There we go. I think there's some other junk over here, too, that I could blow up. Okay, well, that's enough of that. You know, I've heard people say that a lot, that this game should have been like Republican Commando. I've never played Republic, excuse me, Commando. Republican Commando. That's a game full of villains right there, isn't it? So I've never played Republic Commando, but I have heard a bunch of people say that it's like kind of what this game should have been, so. Oh god. I'm pretty sure these things just made like the droid noises from Attack of the Clones. You hear that? Done? Are we done? Come on. One of my wife's friends was good enough to drop off some Christmas treats, some baking this morning at our front door, which is pretty cool. Republic. Yeah, whoops. Alright. It does seem like there's a bunch of stuff in this room that we could maybe blow up. Boom! Fortunately, we cannot carry that super missile. Yeah, so my wife's friend dropped off some Christmas baking. They call it, I don't know if this is appropriate or not, they call it Christmas crack, because it's just like a bunch of ingredients messed together. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Is that a Canadian thing only? Has anybody heard the term Christmas, like, Christmas crack? Like, it's like these little pieces of bark, almost, like little, I don't know. They're really good, though. They're fueling me right now. Look at this guy. Alright, buddy. Pretty sure, yeah. There we go. Just a big old cannon. Ouch. I'll tell you what, buddy. You're no match for my big old cannon. I think they should have had more levels, actually, in Federation Force with this big-ass cannon, because this is kind of fun. That's it. Alright. That wasn't so bad. Can we blow this stuff up? Oh, yeah. How was Doom on the Switch? I played the 2016 Doom on, by the way, quick sidebar. It should be absolutely illegal to name your games, just like Doom, for example, if it's not the first Doom. They did that with Link's Awakening on the Switch too, which I hated. Anyways, I played Doom 2016 on my Xbox One, and I bought Doom Eternal. I just looked over at it, and I bought that game 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I don't know. And I've been meaning to play it, and I keep on seeing it on sale on the Switch for like 20 bucks. And I'm just like, if I ever actually want to play it, because I'm kind of one of those guys now where it's like, I have a hard time playing games that are not on the Switch. Just because I like to play them portably. And I was kind of like, man, maybe I should just play it on the Switch, you know? But like, I was worried about how the game would perform. Ugh. Alright. Did we grab it already? Do we have it? Oh, okay. Thought it might be one of those gimmicks where you need to carry it the whole damn mission. Just like that ball thing from last time. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I guess I can use the big cannon to get rid of these guys. I don't know, I guess we don't need to do that. That was pretty easy. Where's that dropship at? Alright. Take me home, dropship road, to the place I belong, West Albania. Let's do a little save state here, just so that we don't have to redo anything. Oh. Yes, you can definitely see the gap in quality. I do want to be fair, though, to Federation Force. I mean, listen, I don't know anything about making games, so I just want to lead off with that. But something tells me it's probably easier to make a 2D platformer on the 3DS than a first-person shooter on the 3DS. So I do want to be fair and just say that. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's a big difference. And you know what, to be fair too, I mean, Samus Returns had about 2 years Federation Force as well, for what that's worth. And it's tough to compare because like Samus Returns is like a Metroid game, like it's what you'd expect from a Metroid game, whereas this is like clearly a spin-off. So it's kind of like, I feel unfair because it's kind of like comparing, I don't know, Hyrule Warriors to Breath of the Wild, you know? There's Samus again. But you're not wrong. Oh, you know what? This is a cool level, actually. This is the stealth level. I kind of actually dig this. I wish that Federation Force did a few more levels like this, where you have to disembark your mech, because I think it's a pretty cool idea. Okay. This kind of reminds me of the I keep on saying there's like some big time prequel energy in this game, and there is. This reminds me of the planet that Obi-Wan went to when he was looking for the clones, you know? It was always raining. I'm not like the biggest I can't say I'm a big Star Wars fan at all, actually. I do love the prequels, though. Those are probably favorite Star Wars movies. Obviously because I grew up with them, but I think they're kind of cool, you know? Camino! Yeah, sure. Alright, so Raichu, if you're still here, check this out. This is what our actual, like, little dudes look like. So this is our dude. And this big mech is what we've been rolling in. I wonder how do we change the name from Citra to something else? I don't know. Oh. Alright, come on. There we go. We're in, baby. I believe the bonus objective here is to avoid detection by the space pirates. You know what? Let's just do this as fast as we possibly can. I don't care about the bonus objective. Oh, maybe I should, though, because I just got blasted. It didn't feel very good. What's this thing? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like I said, like, I like the stealth element, actually. I think it adds to the game. I wish there was more that you could do like this, actually, where you could like willingly disembark your mech, you know, and then go back. I think that'd be cool. But they did not really do that a whole lot, unfortunately. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, this. What does that do? Changes your... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what? We were just talking about this on the last episode of Omega. If we'd ever love to see like a Zero Suit segment come back, and I personally would. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know, like, the most appropriate way to introduce it, but I'm sure it wouldn't be that difficult. Alright. So I've never played this game multiplayer. I wonder if you could just have, like, one person sneak in and then, like, the rest of them come in after when this is all done to, you know, to ruin house, since the next can get in there now. I'm assuming probably not. Pretty much defeat the purpose of the level. Be kind of cool, though. Yeah, I think this is like one of my favorite levels, actually. I think it's, like, pretty cool. A nice little escape sequence here. Boy, what a time for lag. That's going to be the challenge with this game for 2025. I've said it a few times, but it's going to be the most difficult game that we try and do because of the performance. Unless anybody knows of a 60 frame per second cheat for this game on Citra. I looked, and I don't think that it exists. You know, like, I don't think it would be, like, a complete stretch to say, like, the gameplay, like when you're in the suit, it's not like it's unfamiliar to you if you played Metroid Prime, you know, but it's a stretch to call it traditional Metroid gameplay. I mean, that's for sure. Oh boy. Hey pal, how you doing? Alright. Yeah, like, yes, this would be obviously different than your traditional gameplay. I wouldn't hate, like, a section like this, though, in Prime 4, where, like, you did have to use your Zero suit and you maybe needed to be more stealthy or whatever, right? Like, I don't mind that. I can't remember what I need to do. I think I just need to wait for the drop ship, right? I think so. Maybe. I don't think we can do anything else. I like the collection of mods because I like collecting stuff. I do agree though, like, in terms of, like, how it impacts your gameplay. Nothing that's gonna, I don't know. I don't think it's, like, anything too impactful, I guess. Like I said, I pretty much just play the exact same way every level with, like, the same mods, and I feel like that's never given me, you know, any grief. Maybe, you know, maybe if I was trying to get, like, all the gold stars, like, that might be something, but oh, these guys suck, by the way. This is where this Federation Force aiming is just the worst. Because you lock in, but you can't actually, like... You lock into the part that you don't need to actually hit, and it's hard to move your reticle once you're locked in. Prepare for extraction. I think the next level that we got is a boss, actually, so that's gonna be kind of cool. Hello.
Extractor deployed.
The Extractor. Cool name. Alright. I'm gonna try and change my name from Citra to, I guess, Andy. Success. Oh, we did it! We got a second gold one on a level, finally. How's about that? Maybe we got a new paint job for that. That'd be nice. Yeah, like, recoil reduction mod, like, okay. You know, like... One thing I've noticed in my playthroughs of this game, one thing that really gets me is that recoil. Alright, so let's do a little save state here. I'm actually gonna do it twice, because why the heck not? By the way, is the actual stream quality still, like, okay so far? Got my little mouse over here. I think it's okay. Fallout! Alright. Aha, yes, this is indeed a boss level. Alright, customize. Let's do some things here really quickly. Messaging. How do we change our name? How do we do that? Use cycle ammo. What the hell is that? What does that mean? Charge.
Charge.
You gotta love those voice commands. Paint jobs. Do we have anything else? Just like regular unpainted? I wish that we could get our amiibo up in here. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Give me the candy cane back. Yeah, there we go. What does this do? Doesn't do anything. Alright, it's fine. Some of the paint jobs, some of them, like, do stuff. Mods. Well, how do we change our name from Citra to not Citra? That I don't know. You know, I could believe that Blast Ball is canon in the Metroid universe. Like, sports is a universal thing. You know, gotta blow off some steam even in the Metroid universe. So I can believe that.
Yes, recibido. Okay, roger that.
Alright, rock on. How do we change our name? Anybody know how to do this? Maybe it's just something that is what it is. Oh well, whatever. Now, one thing I do have to do is set up some online play. That I do need to do. Alright, this might be our last mission here. I think we might call it after this. It probably depends on you're probably exactly right. You're probably exactly right. That's probably why it says Citra. Very astute. Okay, let's do it. I think this is gonna be the last mission. Because my goal today was to, you know, to do a little test setup here, if you will. And I think we've done that. I think it works. I think we could safely say that streaming to YouTube now works. Got General Pepper. Let's do it. The Citra Squad. You know what? That's a fine name, actually. I like the Citra Squad. Alright. Let's do this thing. I think this is like... Oh, the fish boss that you fight? I'm pretty sure it is. It has to be, actually. Oh, find the survey to... Oh, jeez, Louise. Get out of here. There is a level, like, later on where you have to, like, escort this cart full of werewolves, and it absolutely stinks. Because they just do this to you the entire time. Well, you know what is a thing I miss, actually, is when I play this game, I always have the Metroid suit on, and it's a suit that I think it triples your health, actually. Not your like HP, but like the health pickups that you get. So it feels weird that I only have 2 health pickups without it. I'm gonna see if I can get my Metroid amiibo working here. I don't know how that would work. I'll try and figure it out. I have been, like, I shouldn't say impressed. Impressed is not the right word. I haven't been disgusted with the frame rate that we've had for this while playing. I've been very worried about that. And I think this is acceptable, you know? I think it's acceptable. Just shot him right in the butt. I feel a little bit bad doing that, actually. It pretty much is Sheikah from Prime 2, yeah. I would say, aside from the final boss, of course, this is probably the weakest boss in the game. But I don't think it's like awful. I really like the name I can't remember, but the ball boss that you fight in Bion. It's the next big boss that you fight. Look at this suit. What a suit. That's a suit. Sockin'! I'm gonna be sockin' wet after this. I'm sorry. That was pretty vile. That's pretty terrible. Sokkin could be, like a cousin of Ceres, actually. Ooh. Now, where do I need to actually hit old Sokkin? I think it's on his big old head. I think. Hello? Hello, Sokkin? Oh, there you go. can't totally remember how to do this, if I'm being honest. I think I've got to nail down this little gimmick, but... I think what I should try and do is actually nail him with the ice missiles there. I think that slows him down. I wouldn't bet my life on it, but that sounds right. Oh, Lord. This is like the slowest paced boss battle of all time. And I'm pretty sure they have a second health bar as well. Just like Jaika. You know what would be really sweet is if you could just jump in the water like the Saris fight and take the fight to old Socken here. What is their permadeath move? What's that all about? Uh-huh, yeah, okay, there we go. There it is! I knew that goddamn health bar refilled. Ugh. Golly. Alright, come on. I want you to do it. I want you to hit me. Where are you at, Mr. Fish? This guy's, he's almost toast. Almost. Come on. Oh. Ouch. Well, that's obviously the permadeath move. That stinks. We were defeated. That stinks. Ugh. Golly, that... Alright. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna load up that state, and we're just gonna do that again like it never happened. Yeah, you know what? That does kind of suck. But now we know. And now we know. Yes, 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 yes. This will absolutely be... Once Socken is dead, too, this is gonna be it. I think that's enough Federation force for one day. Ugh. My goal is to play a couple hours of this every day until basically I'm done. Let's just go some missiles. That's cool. I wish I would have listened about that permadeath move. We were like 2 seconds away from winning, and now we gotta do this shit all over again. That's okay. This is fine, as they say. We are going to blitz right past these stupid werewolves and just run to exactly where we need to be. Okay. There we go. Man, I can't believe we have to do that fight again. That stinks. Ugh. You know what we'll do too this time? We'll make save states to make sure that we absolutely don't have to do it a third time. Not that I think we will, but, you know, just in case. Okay. Sawkin again. We're trotting along. Trot, trot, trot. Okay. Yeah, we'll make a save state when we get to the second part of the fight. Come on. Oh boy. That would be interesting. Like, I wonder, like, what happens when you permadie on co-op? Like, if one of your dudes dies, do all of you die? One of my objectives is actually to play this game on co-op using Citra soon. Because I've never played it on co-op, and I do have to imagine it's probably a better experience on co-op than single player. Again, not that it's like a bad experience single player, but I mean obviously it was designed for co-op. They almost kind of look like Twin Rova a little bit, you know, with the big crown almost. All right, are we at like the the merging phase yet? What's going on? Gotta be close. Ugh. Alright. We're gonna make a save state. There we go. Let's do this thing. Yes, hello. Ah, golly. Take 2. Take 3, actually. Man, I feel like I've never been hit by that permadeath shot before, ever, playing this stupid thing. Is it just easier to avoid on the 3DS than Citra? I don't know. Come on, baby. So I think maybe the answer is just like, don't stand your ass in the middle of this map, you know? Because you might get chompled. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Take 4. You're probably right. It probably would be a lot more fun playing co-op. And that's the goal, is to do the grunt work today so that we can play co-op further down the line. Okay. Do not stand in the center of the arena is good advice, it seems like. My father might have said. Really, it's not even the center, actually. It's just you can't stand around in a straight line when he's got that look in his eyes. I hear it, but I don't see it. Oh god. Alright, is this gonna be the time, do we think, that Sokkin finally is defeated once and for all? I think it is. I think it is. Because if it's not, I'm gonna scream. Nobody wants to hear that. Oh god. Alright, come on. Come on! Boom. We are so close. One more shot. Come on. Come on! That's what I'm talking about right there. Woo. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty bad. I felt like that should not have taken 4 tries. But we have rescued the survey team, which is by God all that matters. Oh, okay. Objective 1. We now know that streaming to Omega Metroid's YouTube channel does indeed work. Which means Objective 2, we can start to stream our episodes live, which is pretty sweet. Objective 3, that means for me, I got a whole slew of options to do for this secret project, so I'm gonna get to work on that right away. No mods found. What do you mean no mods found? Cheap. There's Samus again. Okay. New paint jobs. That's what I'm talking about. Let's check out these paint jobs, then I think that's it. You know, that would be pretty sweet if there was a new version of this made with new controls and new, you know, visuals, of course. I don't know if I'm dying for that. I think that this is a cool experiment and maybe one that just didn't. Yeah, it didn't quite land the way that we wanted it to. So I think there's no harm in just saying we tried it. Let's just move on. Mods. What else do we got? Armor decoy. I don't care about no armor decoy. Don't care about that. Auto revive. You know what? That would have been a good thing to have for that last fight. I'll tell you that. What's this again? Yeah, I think we could probably use some plating. I think we could use some plating. Let's save those changes. And then let's see what kind of new skin, new paint job we got going on. Oh, flower child. Look at that. Look at that little flower. Who wants a softer, friendlier walking battle mech? Yeah. I'm down for that. Heck yeah. You know what? A Prime Hunters remake is an interesting one. Because I feel like the game, the single player game is so small, it can easily just be an add-on to a Metroid Prime 4 or something like that, you know, and that's not what people I don't think were coming to Metroid Prime Hunters for anyways. I would be down for a Prime Hunters remake, as in the multiplayer component maybe it gets tacked onto Metroid Prime 4 or Metroid Prime whatever, right? I think that if you're going to do a remake though, there's so much stuff you got to change about that single player campaign. And in fact, you basically just make a new single player campaign from the ground up. Because so much of it just doesn't work. In many ways, to be honest, I feel like Federation Force is almost feels like more Metroid to me than Prime Hunters does in some aspects. Not all aspects, but some aspects. So we'll see. I don't think that they're ever going to revisit either of those concepts, though. Be cool if they did, though. I wouldn't complain if there was a Prime Hunters remake, a Federation Force remake, whatever. I definitely wouldn't complain if they put Federation Force on Switch. I'll tell you that. That'd make my life easier. But I think that's going to do it. I think that's going to wrap this up. I wanted to test it out, see if we could get stream going, and I think we did. I think the quality was okay, right? You know, obviously I know the game is hiccuping, but the quality itself of the actual stream, I think is you know, okay. So that's our objective for today, and an objective complete, and I think we're done. So yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody for hanging out. That was fun, man. We're gonna do this some more. So Inferno, Raichu, Devin, everyone else that kind of stopped by here and there. Thank you for hanging today. Made me feel good that we could get this going. So that's really cool. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna be streaming again soon. That I promise you. That I will promise you. So stay tuned, and everybody have an awesome rest of your day, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays. Whatever it is that you're doing, hope that you and your family are enjoying each other's company, and or your family and friends, whatever have you. And yeah, everybody just have an awesome Christmas, and we'll see you back here for a new ep of the podcast next week, actually. So next Monday. So it's gonna be fun. All right, guys. Ciao.